SAVA stock, Cassava Sciences Inc. So for the session of the 23rd of September 2022, it lost 18%, and this post market is down 1.31%. And get this news: the short sellers, I believe, are still at it. You can see what they're saying here. It says it says Cassava Sciences discloses it has not received any termination letter or the like from any government agency regarding any confidential request for corporate information and documents. So they went on to say that on the 15th of November last year, 2021, Cassava Sciences disclosed that certain government agencies had asked for corporate information and documents. These were confidential requests and remain confidential. As of yesterday, the 22nd of September 2022, the company had not received any termination letter or the like from any government agency regarding any confidential request for corporate information and documents. The company is unable to establish the legitimacy of communications circulating on mass media or elsewhere purportedly sent from such government agencies or agency following a request for public access to private records made under the Freedom of Information Act. The company expressly disclaims any obligation to respond to any reports or rumors related to the topic of Freedom of Information Act. So yes, they are battling this company. We know that they have been cleared of all the let's get it now. They have been cleared of all the manipulation of data and all that stuff. I want to believe that's the case. Yes, I saw it. Like you see here. Okay, yes, you see here on the 18th of all the way back to 18th of last month, 18th of August, it says Cassava Sciences shares saw on journals finding of no data manipulations in semifinal paper. So I think since that time, even before that, since 18th of November, let's have a look at that chart. 18th of November, let's see there. Yeah, 18th of November. Let's look at it up here. 18th of August rather. It's not very clear there. 18th of September I want to believe that's around somewhere here. 18th of August. That's when it began to extend, and it hasn't stopped since that time. So yes, the short interest, look at it here, still stands at 33.69%. And off exchange one is 54.48%. They are not giving up. They really want to get their money back. So given all of those things, given the bullishness of what's going on, the bullishness of SAVA stock, the underlying trend is still a bearish one. You can see that here, still bearish. You can see that still bearish, but the stock has actually started to extend in early May, and it just temporarily reached a bottom. I believe they meet from here, even though they look far apart. July and May double bottoms. You could see that. I want to believe this is a temporary retracement from that upward trend. So I want to believe this when it all started. It started in May. So but in middle of July, it's reaffirmed it, and come middle of August, it's continued to extend. Yesterday, I believe, the 22nd, it rose above its 200-day moving average. So there's a skepticism towards the stock, and it has continued to prove them wrong. So but this is a really one they want to see. You really want to see skepticism towards a company that's aligned and getting its fundamentals all in a row. So given all of those things, we have been able to plot some extension and retracement levels using Fibonacci as well, and we have that the next level we have is maybe 41.70, but significantly is 53.20, 60.32, all the way to 66.06, 66.07. As a matter of fact, all the way towards this peak, this peak of 78.93. But we picked it up from here, so you can always do anything you like. So this is you can see this is where the 100% point is, the 100% level is. So we picked it up from this peak and then we extended. So the 161.8 is above, is at 120.56. So you can always choose any price point you want and do your own extension. But where we stopped is where it closed at, which was around 41.87. So the next target will be, I think, will be 41.70 and 53.20 based on this pivot of 90.44. So you can always choose any pivot. You can even just go ahead and do the regular high and low subtractions and then multiply by any extension level. You can see this is one of those extension levels we're talking about. You used to talk about this is 161.8. So above that, which is not visible here, is 261, which is 261.8 or 2.618. So do it whichever way you deem fit, you deem proper. So based on what we have done, we have targets of 41.70, which is not very far, 53.20, 60.32, 66.07, 71.82, 78.93, 90.44. 90.44 is also a point where it got the resistance and began to retrace. So looking at the options grid for the for this, as a matter of fact, this Friday, that these ones have already expired. That will give us a faint idea of what things are like. You can see they move definitely towards $50. You can see the volume there was 5,176, and you can see open interest open interest was 2,952. Clearly the biggest open interest, absolutely, clearly the biggest open interest. So they are pricing a move towards $50 based on what they are doing there, especially based on, this is by and large a validation of that, and $45 as well, they are pricing a move towards that, towards 43 as well. So all of these are somewhat in line with what we just called up there in our price target. So let's look further to the next series, which is the October 21st, and let's see as well if that is still the case. You can see volume for $50 strike is 543. Open interest is at 520. Okay. Volume for 45 is 465, and open interest 764. So yes, they are optimistic, they are looking forward, they are projecting upwards. So see what you make of all of these things concerning SAVA, and thank you very much for watching this video.